Hi, it's Erica with Presence in Parenting. I'm answering your questions. This video is about putting children to bed. A lot of parents have written in with questions around this. One parent definitely said putting her children to bed is a nightmare. I think a lot of parents feel this way because it's very difficult for you and for your child or children. So I want us to come at it from first understanding why it might be so difficult for your children, and then we can look at the practical things of why it's very difficult for you. I think that a lot of times we forget that sleep is a huge separation for children. So this is from infants all the way, maybe even through school age. Children feel like they are all alone in the world when they are asleep. It's a huge separation. So if you think of times where you have had a hard time separating from your child, where they had a hard time letting you go. Maybe it was when you brought them to preschool for the first few times, when they changed schools, when the first time you went out without them. If you can think back to those times where it was difficult for them and for you, we might be able to look at sleep and putting them to bed in a different light. This is a separation. So when they say, I need another drink of water, I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, really what I want you guys to start hearing is I still need you. I still need some connection with you. I'm not saying that you have to go back into their room and do this with them for another 20 minutes, but I want you to think about what they're really trying to tell you with this behavior so that your reaction and your response, even better, your response to their behavior can actually help meet their need, where they won't have to keep coming out saying, I need another drink of water, I have to pee, I have to do this. So really, it's your energy when you're helping them go to bed that's going to help them to be able to go to sleep on their own. So, practical things. This is difficult for you because you have other things that you need to do or want to do. This might be your only alone time that you get all day, is when the kids are finally asleep. I totally understand how that can be very difficult when your alone time keeps getting interrupted. So, what do? Keep walking your child back to their room. Keep helping them to understand that they are going to be okay. Let it be okay for this to be difficult for them. I've said this in other videos about sleep. You want to help them to understand that their difficulty in going to bed on their own is okay. If they feel bad about it, or if we say they shouldn't be having such a hard time, what's going on? You know how to do this by yourself. All of that energy gets transferred into them, which makes it then harder for them to go to sleep. So to make it easier for them to go to sleep and to feel more relaxed, comfortable, confident on their own, again, remember, separation, we want to put it in a context of, this is hard for you today to go to sleep on your own, and that's okay. But I'm here to help you. I'll give you another hug, another kiss, and I'll come check on you in a few minutes. Practical tip number 2. Number 1, walk them back to their room. Keep walking them back to their room. Don't let them come into bed with you. Don't let them stay up for another 5 more minutes after you've already put them to bed. If they need water, make sure every night that's part of the routine. If they need to pee, make sure every night that that's part of the routine. You don't have to deny them, no, you don't have to pee or you don't have water. Okay, so now we know tomorrow and the next day and the next day we're going to do all of this before we go to bed. We go back to the room. Number 2, to let them know you'll come and check on them in a few minutes. And you better come back and check on them, because the one time that you don't, they're going to remember that. They're going to come up out of their room and they're going to come and find you again. So check on you in 5 minutes, come back and check on them in 5 minutes. The third thing, again, take these moments for yourself to work with your reaction. You want your reaction to their behavior to turn into a response. So why is it so important for you that they go to sleep on their own? Why is this such a trigger for you when they keep coming out? Work with that idea on your own. Come to think about your own process and work with your energy. And once you're able to shift your energy from a reaction to them to a response, their whole bedtime routine and your whole bedtime routine will start to change. All right, I hope that this answered part of that question. Again, sleep is one we're going to keep talking about, and it will come up again and again and again. And I look forward to hearing back from you guys. Let me know how this video worked for you. All right, take care.